Hello viewer, welcome back to 54A. I'm not actually going to make anything new today. I'm going to sort of upcycle this ash bowl that I did, part of the ash collection a few months ago. I'm going to just alter it rather than just get a new piece of wood. Sort of play around with this, and I'm going to take this lip to about half the width. So make the bowl a bit shallower angle. There's quite a thickness on there, so I can probably change this angle as well, make it a bit shallower, and maybe put a bit of either colouring or liming or burning, I don't know yet. I'm just going to have a bit of a mess around with it and see if I can come up and make it look a bit different. Because I'm bored of looking at this, so I'm going to get it chucked up on the lathe and make a start. That's a much better profile, I think, so now I can sort of match up the outside. That's a lot better shape, I think. I'm going to do a bit more work on the inside. Still quite a bit of thickness to go, so I'll get on with that. Oh yeah, much more pleased with that now. That's excellent. I think I'll stand that down now and then see what I'll do with it. Right, I've got that sanded down to 600 grit now, so I still haven't decided what to do with it. I'll have a little play around and I'll get back to you. Right, I applied a coat of black spirit stain with the airbrush. I'm afraid the battery went dead, so but it's just an airbrushing, you know, quite simple. If you haven't got an airbrush, put it on with a paper towel. It's a very fine coat, almost deep purple instead of black. I haven't put too much on. Got most of it on my fingers still. And now I'm going to give it a very light sanding and put some liming wax on it and see what happens with that. Now when you're putting this stuff on, it's best to go across the grain, not with the grain, and then actually get into the layers of grain, if you know what I mean. You have to put a fair bit on, but a good dollop on your paper towel, it goes a long way. I'm brushing across the grain all the time. Helps to lift it a bit. Just do around the rim as well. So if you can see that the grain's actually turning white as I'm brushing across it, I'll get a better view for you there. That should do for that. Now I'll just do the outside of the bowl the same way. It'll either be very nice or a total waste of time, but it's fun to experiment. It was an old piece anyway. If you're going to experiment, why waste a new piece of wood when you've got an old bowl that you're not really happy with, or you're just fed up with? So I say, don't dab it on, you've got to really just go against the grain all the time, across the grain all the time. You'll see it. You'll see the grain turning white as you're doing it. That's it. Now I've got to leave that for 15-20 minutes so I can go and have a cup of coffee, and then it's a question of wiping it off. I'll give it a quick coat of polish. I've got all that extra liming wax off, and a quick coat of polish now with the old Wood Wax 22, and we'll see what it looks like. One thing about this liming wax, they recommend that you don't put any lacquer or stuff on it, just a wax polish. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't think I ever used lacquer anyway, to be honest. Usually get a good enough finish with this. Nearly at the end of my tin, good now. It's lasted me over a year. Some nice fresh kitchen towel and buff it up a bit. I think that's come out really nice. It's just one quick coat of Wood Wax 22 on it, that's all. Lovely shine on it. Just got the right effect on the liming, not too vivid, but it makes the grains stand out nicely. A lot of the black has now disappeared, it's more of a purple now. I think that's beautiful. Well pleased with that. And I didn't have to make the bowl, already done it. It's a lot lighter now, took a lot of wood out of it, and you can see the difference in the profile now. A lot shallower there, and made it deeper. The rim's a lot narrower. Beautiful little bowl, really pleased with that. Nice bit of upcycling. So that's just a little quick one, wasn't it? Still, why drag it out? Didn't have to make the bowl. I hope you've enjoyed that. I shall probably do this again. I've got lots of pieces that I'm getting fed up looking at now. I'm going to change them into something a bit different. And that's it. So thanks very much for watching again. And to all my subscribers, old and new, if you want to leave a comment, I always try and answer them. Might be a little bit of a delay, but I get there in the end. If you've got any questions, if I can't answer them, I'll try and put you onto someone that can. So see you for the next one. Bye now.